I want to go over a few of the problems on your homework tonight, so if you have any questions, maybe this will help. But if you still have questions after this, then I'll be here before school, at lunch if you need me to stay at lunch, or after school. So just come in, I'll help you out. The first one we're going to do is number 4. We have y equals 1/2 x plus 5 and y equals negative 2x minus 10. So for elimination, we need to find something to eliminate or cancel. So you can cancel the y's or the x's, it doesn't matter. But like it is like right now, it won't cancel on its own. You're going to have to change something. So let's say you want to cancel out the y's. The way to get your y's to cancel would be changing one of them to a negative. Now y minus y is 0, and it cancels out. Okay, but you can't just change the sign of one term in that equation. You have to change the sign of all of them. So this is going to be a positive 2x and a positive 10. Okay, so now we're going to combine like terms. Our equal sign comes down. 1/2 x plus 2x. 1/2 plus 2 is 5/2. So 5/2 x. 5 plus 10 is 15. So plus 15. And now we're going to solve for x. So if we're solving for x, we're going to save the x for last. The opposite of adding 15 is subtracting 15. So we're going to do that to both sides. 0 minus 15 is just negative 15. And then 5/2 x is going to come down. Okay. Now this is like saying 5/2 times x. So the opposite of multiplying by this fraction is dividing by the fraction. And we're going to do that to both sides. If you use a calculator for this, make sure you put this fraction in parentheses, okay, just in case. The negative 15 divided by 5/2 would be negative 6. So x equals negative 6. Okay. Once you have that, you're going to plug it back in and figure out what your y is. You can plug it into whatever equation you want. You can plug it into one of your original two. You can plug it into the one where you changed it. It doesn't matter. So let's pick the original second equation. So y equals negative 2x minus 10. So we're going to plug in negative 6 for x. So negative 2 times negative 6 minus 10. Negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. So y equals 2. So my answer is negative 6, 2.
I see how you feel, it's on your face. Heaven only knows this might be the place. Maybe you can find where I lost my grace tonight. Don't you know I need you now? Hold me close, 'cause I'm losing ground, and I'm hoping you could help me out. There's something in your eyes that reminds me the worst days of mine are behind me. My heartstrings are yours, so wind me down, down, down. And baby, you speak in your...
Okay, now I want to go over number 5. We have y equals 1/3 x minus 1 and y equals negative 2/3 x. So we need something to eliminate. So the easiest way I think to do it is just change the sign of one of these equations. That way your y's will cancel out. So if you change the sign of one term in that equation, you have to change the sign of every single term. So that's going to be a positive 2/3 x. And now we're going to combine like terms. So y minus y, those cancel, and you have 0. 1/3 x plus 2/3 x. 1/3 plus 2/3 gives you a whole, And it's like saying 3 over 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we have 1x. And then that negative 1 won't combine with anything. So we're just going to bring it down. Minus 1. Okay. So we're solving for x. Save the x for last. So the opposite of subtracting 1 is adding 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So x equals 1. You don't have to put that sneaky 1 there. Okay, so it's just x equals 1. Now we're going to plug it back into one of our original equations. And it could be whichever equation you want. I'm going to pick the original second one. It looks easy. So y equals negative 2/3 x. That's the original equation. So I'm going to plug in 1 for our x. Negative 2/3 times 1 would be negative 2/3. So my intersection point would be 1, negative 2/3.
See how you feel, it's on your face. Heaven only knows this might be the place. Maybe you can find where I lost my grace tonight. Don't you know I need you now? Hold me close, 'cause I'm losing ground, and I'm hoping you could help me out. There's something in your eyes that reminds me the worst days of mine are behind me. My heartstrings are yours, so wind me down, down, down.
Okay, last problem I'm going to do is number 7. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 15, and 3y equals negative 2x plus 7. So we need something to cancel. You can cancel out the y's or the x's, it really doesn't matter. Let's just say we want to cancel out the y's. Okay? If we want to cancel these out, one of these has to be a negative 3. Because negative 3 plus 3 is 0, they'll cancel. So to get a negative 3 in that first equation, we're going to have to multiply by negative 3. And you're going to multiply every single term by negative 3. So negative 3 times y is negative 3y. And then you have your equal sign. Negative 3 times negative 2/3 x would give you a positive 2x. And you can put that in your calculator if you want. Negative 3 times 15 gives you negative 45. And then I'm just going to rewrite this one underneath. So 3y equals negative 2x plus 7. Okay, so now our y's will cancel. Our x's will cancel. So on this left side of the equal sign, we don't have anything. So we're going to put a 0. On the right side, we have negative 45 plus 7, which is negative 38. Now 0 doesn't equal negative 38. That's impossible. So it's not true. So we have no solution for these two lines. If you have no solution, that means they don't intersect at all. So the only possible way two lines are not going to intersect is if they're parallel. So we're talking about two parallel lines here.
See how you feel, it's on your face. Heaven only knows this might be the place. Maybe you can find where I lost my grace tonight. Don't you know I need you now? Hold me close, 'cause I'm losing ground, and I'm hoping you could help me out.
Interactive video site, merge.com. I just heard from a little boy that there's someone who needs to unwind. So I'll pave the way for a bright sunny day. I just need to know what is on their mind. Alright, good luck from the lucky duck. Even if you're really stuck, don't have a heart attack. Better not to give a quack. I tell you what, I'm sending all my luck to who? That's you. I'm all you need, and certain you will succeed. Now that you've heard this song just for you. I'm your feathered friend, so let's hear once again. What is the big thing that they'll have to do? Alright, good luck from the lucky duck. Even if you're really stuck, don't have a heart attack. Better not to give a quack. I tell you what, I'm sending all my luck to who? That's you. I just heard from a little boy that there's someone who needs to unwind. So I'll pay the way for a bright summer's day. I just need to know what is on their mind. Alright, good luck from the lucky duck. Even if you really suck, don't have a heart attack. Better not to give a quack. I tell you what I do, I'm sending my luck to who? That's you. Good luck from the lucky duck.